Hey guys, it's Catch Cow. Today I'm going to be talking about Codtoons and a little bit about zombies, so if you're interested in that, stick around. As I've previously stated, and as you can see in the intro, the cell shading on this game looks terrible. The Legend of Zelda Wind Waker on GameCube genuinely looks better, or for a more fair comparison, Modern Warfare 3's cell shaded maps and characters also look better. I don't know how they messed up cell shading so bad in Black Ops 6, it's probably just more AI slop, but still, I don't get it. And if you don't get why they put Beavis and Butthead in Black Ops 6, surely you won't get why they put American Dad as well. Now, I'm not a Seth MacFarlane fan to begin with, but does anything in the Codtoons event excite anyone? I'm gonna guess no, but I'm also guessing it's not about what we want, it's probably more about promoting the next American Dad season. I'm honestly shocked they put Roger controlling a robot instead of having him stand alone and largely disproportionate to the rest of the operators like Beavis and Butthead. So I'll give credit where it's due on that one. For the plunger, I thought we'd get something cool like a plunging animation, but I was wrong again. On the other hand, Roger's emote feels very fitting. I did say I'm not a Seth MacFarlane fan, I never said I didn't watch the show. The finisher is very lame in my opinion, but don't worry, he's not the only, as you'll see soon enough. Lastly, with the Roger Tracer pack, am I crazy or does the calling card give off FNAF vibes? Next we have the American Dad Tracer pack, Stan Smith Tracer pack, and his chin looks about as big as Beavis and Butthead's foreheads, but that's lore accurate, so it's alright. What's not alright is if you look closely, Stan's chin clips into his shirt. Yeah, I guess they thought I wouldn't notice that, but unfortunately or fortunately for them, I have eyes. The rest of Stan's Tracer pack is about what you'd expect, nothing crazy. The emote is very fitting for Stan, and like many emotes in Black Ops 6, it ends with that Mexican standoff looking pose. Stan's finisher is so terrible, I feel bad for anyone who's bought this junk, honestly. The Klaus weapon charm has to be my favorite part about this Tracer pack. The rest of it I just don't care for. I remember a time where you could just make your own Stan Smith emblem in COD. There's also the Slaymation pack, which I kind of like. It really doesn't look too bad. On a more unrelated positive note, I really like the paintball tracer pack. Look at this finisher. It's way more flashy and creative than either one of the American Dad packs. Same thing with the emote. It's a little flamboyant, but I like it. And the final thing I'd like to talk about is zombie starting rooms. What a letdown. If you're like me, you might have had something like Town or Form from Black Ops 2 in your head when coming into this, where you'd have a portion of the map, in this case the starting rooms, with perk machines, different wall weapons, maybe even perk machines that aren't normally available in the full regular map. That's not the case here. What you get is what you see. The starting room in each map is exactly how it is. If you were to play zombies with friends and everyone agreed to just not open any doors, you would get the exact same experience. Starting rooms is such a simple addition to the game, which I'm not knocking it, but why couldn't it have come sooner? Why couldn't it have released with the game? And since it is a challenge mode, why is there no calling card attached to completing each map? All you get is gobblegum. So there's no real sense of reward or incentive to complete the starting room challenges besides just wanting to. Which I will complete them eventually, but once I realized this was the case, I just had no motivation to do so at the time. In hindsight, I would say every zombies map was developed with the starting rooms becoming a thing in mind besides Terminus. Unless they meant for Terminus to be the most difficult starting room, because it definitely is. You get nothing besides a gobblegum machine and ammo, on top of very limited space. I just can't stress enough how much of a missed opportunity this all feels like. Imagine if we could have the starting rooms from Liberty Fall, Citadel, Shattered Veil, and maybe something like the lab from Terminus, the Aether from the Tomb. Have all of those locations with a crafting table, an upgrade bench, pack-a-punch, perk machine, being able to choose which special zombies are on the map. I think stuff like that would have been a lot more of a welcomed addition to zombies. But that's about it. Let me know what you think about Codtoons and our starting rooms and zombies. If you enjoyed the video, leave a like and subscribe. It'd be much appreciated. But that's it for now. Peace.